Hey there, everybody. Matt Carter here.
And Jessica Carter from CARTERMATT.com.
This video is our reaction to The Voice finale, part 1. Part 2 is airing tomorrow, where the winner of season 17 will be crowned. 4 people are entering the arena tonight.
Yep.
You've got Rose Short, you've got Kadan, Ricky Duran, and then finally Jake Hoot, who seems to be wisely changing the name of his fan base subtly. I think they're now the Hoots.
Yeah, I saw him kind of trip on that first word and then be like, the Hoots.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Good move, Jake.
I'm good with that. That other one,
Yeah, no.
no, the Hoots.
All right, we're going to go through everyone in this video, talk about who we liked, and also, of course, who we think is going to end up winning The Voice come tomorrow night. But before we do anything else, if you like this video, give us a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any other updates we have coming your way. I think the first thing we should make it clear to everyone that while we're evaluating performances, here is what we're going to do with a lot of the duets with the coaches. We're going to pick them up, and we're going to throw them as far as we can away from us.
Yeah, they're not...
They just don't work.
Yeah, they don't work. Some of these were just... didn't... Run, Rudolph, and we've got Blake Shelton singing rock and roll. It just didn't work. Ricky was amazing. He was great singing that, but together it did not work. And Blake Shelton is amazing. He's an incredible singer, but not in that. That just didn't fit. And that's okay. That's like saying we're going to pick, I don't know, Tina Turner and ask her to sing Motley Crue. Like, it just isn't there.
I think the problem with these duets really is just like, you can be a great coach for an artist that's not of your same genre, but then it's like, okay guys, let's sing together now. And it's like this used to happen with Adam Levine all the time, because his voice is not really a great duet voice because he doesn't sound like anyone else.
Yeah, he doesn't. Adam Levine's voice is in another arena all by himself, and that is why he is a rock and roll star. So when you try to match up something like that, or, you know, even a Coldplay, Chris Martin's voice is very distinct. You hear it, you know who it is. Like, trying to match some of these voices up that are so distinct, it's difficult.
Yeah, and I think what also is difficult is really trying to separate, like, who is actually the best tonight, because I feel like a lot of people were good at different things, and I think there were a lot of performances that were pretty solid, but then also that were some of them just kind of okay. I don't feel like anyone had the necessarily setting the stage on fire, it's all over performance that I've seen in a couple of other finales in the past. I mean, even just our recent reigning champ in Malin, I thought she had that last season. I don't think anyone fully had that tonight.
There were 2 performances that I really, really liked, but I'm drawn to those sort of big voices, sort of that female empowerment, I'm gonna get over you type songs. I don't know why, I like them, and we had 2 of those tonight, so when I heard those songs, they had me kind of going along with them, being like, yeah, this is awesome! So, I mean, I don't feel exactly the same.
Well, let's go through them person by person, and I think let's start with Rose, because I think Rose is probably going to finish in 4th place tomorrow. It's not that I want this to happen. I mean, I don't. I like Rose so much.
She's going to have the robbery. She, to me, has the absolute best voice on this show. I think her voice is wild. It's so powerful. It's so gorgeous. Every time I hear her sing something, it just feels beautiful and perfect, and I just can't get over how gorgeous it is. And it's going to hurt my heart tomorrow when she does go home in 4th, because she does not deserve it.
I think the problem that Rose ultimately has is just she doesn't have that same sort of built-in voting block on The Voice. Like, there's all these country fans who are voting, a lot of Blake fans who end up voting. It's just sort of the same story time and time again. I think that she had 2 really solid performances. I think her original song had a lot of really cool moments for her. I like the
loved it.
Yeah, I like the deeper voice stuff that she does when she goes down into that low register. I like when she kind of I like her energy is great. Her aggression is really, really great.
And even when she ended her performance and she's like, I did it! I was just like, oh my God, she can't get any cuter. I just love her. She just feels very real.
It was very sweet and wholesome. And, I mean, it's not my favorite original song that The Voice has ever done. I think it was solid as far as the lyrics go. We have heard disasters insofar as original performances are. I don't think it was the best arrangement, but I thought it was an okay song for her, and she sang it really well. The final song of the night was Elton John, and it was Aretha Franklin version, but there are times when I wonder, okay, if you're going to do Elton John, I kind of wish you could sort of find a way to Aretha Franklinize another song that's maybe a little bit more common. You don't need to go do Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, but just something that's a little bit unexpected, but still familiar to a lot of people out there.
I think I just like that she was in the last spot, because usually whoever goes last is remembered.
Yeah.
And because she had to sing for her life and voted in and all this, she was already at a bit of a downfall with that, and then add on top of it the Blake factor and all these other things and the country voting. I really liked that they put her in the best spot of the show because she needs it.
I want to think there's a chance she might get third. That's probably her ceiling. I hope that I'm wrong. I will take all the crow that I have to eat, except I'm not eating it on camera. No one wants to watch that. But we'll see what happens with her tomorrow. But let's get into Ricky. Ricky, to me, is probably most likely to finish in third place.
Yeah, I don't see him winning the show tomorrow. I just don't. I really do think that it is going to be between Jake and Katie. I know that he's got the Blake factor, but I just don't see it happening this year. He's a good singer.
Yeah.
But there's a special spark in Katie. Jake's got those country fans, and man, they're voters, so
I feel like Ricky is the guy you sort of listen to in the car on the road trip. He really gives you a lot of those sort of vibes. He feels like a guy who would probably do really good concerts. I liked his original song actually more than I thought I would. Like, I heard like the studio version earlier today, and I was like, okay, that's fine. He actually reminds me a lot of John Cougar Mellencamp, and it just very much with like the narrative.
I see that.
Yeah, it's kind of got the same sort of narrative structure.
Yeah.
His voice isn't as cool as Bob Dylan, so let's just stop it with the Bob Dylan comparisons.
Yeah. No.
But I mean, that's okay. This is not an insult to Ricky. There's like only one Bob Dylan.
It's just that this show blows a lot of smoke all over these guys, which is great to help encourage you. But at the same time, I think even Ricky is sitting there being like, I'm not Bob Dylan, and I know who I am, and I know where I am, or at least that's what I hope Ricky is thinking.
Yeah.
Because with the amount of smoke that's blown at them and sunshine that's blown at them, it would suck for Ricky to walk away from this thinking he's the next Bob Dylan.
Yeah, and I think
it's no slight against Ricky, because Ricky is a really wonderful singer, but there is only one Bob Dylan and there's only one Ricky.
Yeah.
Like, I feel the type of compliments that you would want to give to these performers is not, you're the next Bob Dylan or you're just like Bob Dylan. It's no, you're Ricky and you're great because you're Ricky.
I almost wish that Ricky got to do a full season of like original compositions, because it feels like he is in that sort of vibe. Like, he's like an Americana singer. Springsteen you could put into this category too, where he's a little bit rock, he's a little bit folk, he's got like maybe a little bit of country depending on the song he's doing. I don't think, like I said at the start of this, nobody really just like blew me away and shocked me tonight. I think Ricky was just as solid as he has always been. Maybe he ends up getting second place and some sort of big surprise because he got the Blake fans, but I don't know. Maybe like a 5% chance he ends up winning. I'll give him 5%.
Yeah, maybe. I just don't see it.
Yeah, it doesn't look great, but hey, The Voice has shocked me before. Craig Wayne Boyd is a winner of The Voice. So a lot of things can certainly happen. All right. Now let's get into Katie, and you can kind of see the order in which I'm going with this by now. Katie, to me, is most likely to finish in second place, even though I have been just spouting off on this channel all season saying she's probably going to win.
I don't agree. I actually think she's going to win.
Okay.
And I know we have the Blake factor going on with Ricky. I know that we have the country fans out there. And I know that Jake is great. I've said it before, I'll say it again.
Yeah.
I'm not a country fan. I think that his voice is smooth and beautiful, and I love it. However, I feel that the song that Katie sang tonight, along with the sort of just the fan reaction that I've seen online, I think she's going to take it.
I hope that she takes it. I want Katie to win. I have wanted Katie to win for a long time. I think her voice is really cool. I think her style is great. It was crazy here and there, but I actually kind of liked her duet with John. It was probably my favorite of the duets.
Yeah, no, it was good.
I thought they just had good, vocal chemistry between the two of them. And, she sang the Sad Meteor song from Armageddon. I don't want to miss that. And by the way, I feel like this song is often a kiss of death for people who do it on reality shows.
She did a great job. I know lots of people sing this song, and it is a kiss of death because this is very difficult.
Yeah.
Steven Tyler has a very interesting voice that can do these insane, crazy, different octaves and runs that sound like they're supposed to all go together.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of other people that can do that. I can't actually name any. His voice, it's the same sort of thing. You got Bob Dylan, he's in a lane of his own. Steven Tyler is also in a lane of his own. That is why he is a rock star.
Can I also throw out there I'm a little bit worried about her original song. I think she sang it really well, really, really well. It just didn't really have a melody that I think is going to get stuck in people's heads.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about the melody. I think that the lyrics and the message behind the song are going to be things that a younger female audience are going to get behind. There is a lot of that sort of, I don't need you, I can go on by myself, sort of Taylor Swift feeling. Not that song sound like it, but that idea behind it, but that I'm going to, I'm on my own, I'm awesome, I'm powerful, I don't need you. That kind of feeling. So it feels that if those lyrics were with a different song and a different melody, this could be a hit. And the way that she was singing it, I've said before that she's the next Adele. That's what she feels like. This even gave me some Amy Winehouse vibes. Like, her voice is a lane of its own.
It's really, really good. And that's what I was just thinking this whole time. I was like, Katie, your voice is killing this. You're great. You're original. I just wish you had slightly different songs in the finale overall. I worry about the Aerosmith. I worry about the original song.
I think she did well with the Aerosmith because it is a very hard song and not many people can sing it, and she did. But yes, with this song, the melody, that catchiness, it wasn't there, but the lyrics were pretty powerful and you could hear them perfectly. And if that resonated with anyone, then people are going to vote for her.
Fingers crossed they do, because I really want her to win. I am hoping,
she's going to win. I'm saying it here. I feel that she's going to win.
This is reverse psychology. That is what I am doing. I am trying to say that because she's going to get in second, she will end up winning, even if this was at least the best version of I Don't Want to Miss a Thing that I've heard on reality competition shows.
Absolutely, it was.
I will give her that, but Jake Hoot is number one on my list as the person most likely to win at this point, and I will tell you why. He played the Lone Star card, everyone. Every person out there who grew up anywhere from Missouri or Kansas on south, this was at every single school dance you went to for 4 years. You know all of the lyrics. This is the ultimate. We're going to collect all of the country voters en masse and fling them at the website of The Voice like they are just like...
It sounds like some country nostalgia. And I am from Canada. We didn't have a lot of
Yeah.
country, southern feeling going on up there. But Matt has explained it to me that this is a song that was played at every school dance and everybody knows this song. So, yes, he did a very good job with that choice of song, and he sang it very well.
I mean, to be honest, I'm so over this song. I can't even begin to tell you, but that's because it has been, I have too many traumatic sad memories of Sad Matt at middle school dances with this song playing and me getting punched that I think it just like ruins it for me.
You don't have to worry about
I know,
that anymore.
but
Life
still,
is better.
This is turning into therapy now, but anyway, I have problems with this song.
Sad Matt.
And it's just, but really, he sang it about as well as he could. But the other thing is, every single time I heard this performed, it's the same exact version. It's the same exact notes. There's never, this just sounded just like the original version. And that's good, but it's also like, okay, well, I can go listen to the original version and be more than fine. I do think his original song was very good. I think melodically it worked all right. I think it's right down the middle for everyone. I know you don't agree fully, but no. I think it's right down the middle for what his fans would want from him.
Yes, I agree with that. I think that the lyrics for this song were really good because we've all heard a million breakup songs. We heard a whole bunch of them tonight, basically, of moving on. But the fact that he was writing this about divorce is a brand new kind of lane because nobody ever sings about divorce. Nobody ever really talks about divorce because it is such a painful thing. And it's mostly just about, a breakup. And you don't really say what it is. Yeah. Were you engaged and broke up? You were married and broke up? You were boyfriend, girlfriend, broke up? Nobody knows. But because this was really geared towards people who have been divorced, and there's a lot of people who have been divorced out there, that this gives something a little bit different. It's a different spin on I've lost my love and how painful divorce is and can be. That being said, for me, the melody of it felt like it just wasn't modern enough. It felt kind of beginning of the 2000s melody. It just didn't feel modern, and for such a younger guy, I just didn't feel it.
I just think that I don't know if Jake is going to be successful after the show. Nashville is so competitive, but I think a lot of people who watch The Voice, this is at least what I'm banking on with this prediction, is that a lot of them are nostalgic. A lot of them like sort of these older souls who perform kind of these classic songs. But I think it will do well for him. I think the Lone Star is the Mortal Kombat finishing move on this season. But we'll learn the truth in just 24 hours.
So who is it then that you want to win? So you think Jake is going to win?
Yeah.
Who do you want to win?
Well, I want Katie to win. I think Katie is the most unique person on this season, and I think Katie is a really good representative for The Voice Season 17. Are you Team Rose? Is that the vibe I'm getting?
I want Rose to win, and I love Katie. So when Katie wins tomorrow, I'm going to be really excited about it because it's a real close race for me between these two women, because I do think that Katie is going to have a huge career after this. Her voice is absolutely incredible. But there is something about Rose's voice that I just can't get over. Every time she sings, it's just incredible. And she's so humble. I just want to see her win.
It would be a really nice moment, and it would also be like a Matt falls over in his chair moment, because we never see somebody go from needing the save
absolutely
to winning.
I don't think she's going to win. I think Katie's going to win, and I think it's going to be absolutely deserved.
We'll see tomorrow, but of course, we got to know from you guys now, who do you think is going to win The Voice Season 17? Share in the comments below, and if you like this video, give us a like, subscribe, and if you want to support us more, check out the link in the description to the CARTERMATT store, and we'll see you here next time.